Good afternoon, everyone. We are live. This month's theme is chiropractors, the original Quacks. And the reason why this is the theme for the month is September 18th, about a week ago, was the birthday of chiropractic. It was 123rd birthday, and most people don't know, and the question is on this post, of why did chiropractors go to jail up until about the 1970s in the United States. And most people don't know that chiropractors did go to jail. So I'm going to read a little bit from a blog post that I read over the weekend, and it actually talks specifically about California, and I think it's really important. So in California, one of the most intensely policed states, chiropractors are going to jail for practicing medicine without a license. Legend holds that the policy of the California State Medical Board was that at least one chiropractor should be kept in jail in each county at all times to set an example. Ironically, most of the incarcerated chiropractors opened up practices right there in their jail cells, continuing to commit the very crime they were locked up for in the first place. The chiropractors were not only treating fellow prison mates, but guards as well. Some even went on to make political statements by adjusting the regular patients from the jails. Go to jail for chiropractic became a popular slogan. This is really important. Why is this important? Two reasons. One is this level of persecution against natural healthcare providers still exists today. To the point where, you look at last month's post about Monsanto and about the $290 million case that they lost for causing non-Hodgkin's disease or non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in, I believe, somebody who was working with that in a school. $290 million, that's a lot, right? And so today, even today, we don't realize, because it's so subversive, the level of kind of persecution against natural healthcare providers. And that if you just watch, we were watching Tiger Woods over the weekend, and you watch you watch the commercials, and you're like, wow, how many of these are actually pharmaceutical commercials? And you have no concept of the idea that that industry then actually supports and sponsors the messaging that actually comes over the actual TV, right? And so the other reason why it's really important, this is important for me because I'm an exennial. I'm kind of like a hodgepodge or a hybrid between millennials and the Gen Xers, and we just hired our first associate, super awesome doc, super awesome chiropractor, Dr. Caitlin Chikata, but also a millennial, right? And what we don't often realize as the younger generations is what the older generations had to go through to get us to where we are today, right? And so chiropractors were going to jail not because of the ability to treat back pain, or the ability to treat headaches, or the ability to treat neck pain, and all these things that insurance provides for and reimburses for. Chiropractors are going to jail, these old posters in our office are here to honor the older generation, because D.D. Palmer, the original chiropractor, his first patient he delivered the adjustment in 1895, September 18th, and the guy was deaf, right? And so what we don't realize is that every day in our office, we have these miracles. Every week, every staff meeting, we go over patient celebrations, and we do it because it's actually just recognizing what would never actually happen in a traditional, conventional medical office in a lot of respects, right? And so for us, it becomes really important to honor not only our heritage and where we came from, but two, respect the fact that they did so much to give us the actual ability to practice today, and the miracles that happen on a daily basis are the biggest reason why they went to jail. They didn't go to jail because of Uncle Richard's old low back, right? They went to jail because people who were deaf were actually starting to hear. Or in our practice, we have patients who have 4 years of trying to have a baby, sometimes spending $150,000, and it comes around in 6 weeks, 6 months. Holy cow, we're pregnant. Or the babies that are colicky and crying 14, 15 hours a day, and they stop, when in reality, or the babies that are constipated and don't poop for 6 months. The babies are born, supposed to sleep, poop, and eat perfectly. And we have some babies come in and they're 6 months old and they haven't really pooped really well their entire lives. And they're told they're just gonna grow out of it. And in weeks, like they're pooping like machines and perfect, right? And so the lesson in all this is that as much hate and slander and persecution that chiropractors have received and still receive today, because we're not real doctors, right? In spite of all that, we're able to build thriving practices. In spite of all that, we're still leaders in the natural healthcare movement, right? If you look at all these like different documentaries coming out, at some point there's a chiropractor who's interviewed, and some of them actually fund a lot of these because we've actually grown sometimes the most successful practices. And it's not clever marketing, it's not placebo, it's pure and simple results, which is amazing. And that's what I love about being a chiropractor. And so how do you apply this? Number one, share this video, please. Many people in our families and a lot of our groups of friends, you have people who are affected by certain conditions or challenges of their health that have had no answers. And when they have no answers, oftentimes they start doing, Dr. Google searches, and it's super scary. And oftentimes when they come into our offices, we're like, hey, we might have a simple solution for this, and we actually get people better really quickly often, right? Without treating the symptom, without treating the disease, right? Number two, the other thing I want you to do is, hey, refer them here. If they're in San Diego, refer them to our office. We'd love to have them. We'd be honored to take care of your family or friends, right? Number three, go to the ICPA website, icpa4kids.org. If you're looking for a chiropractor and you're not in San Diego, please go to this website. These people are, I'm a certified chiropractor, pediatric chiropractor out of this organization. We're working on our diplomate. I should submit here very soon. But that database of chiropractors has been trained in actually taking care of whole families, sometimes as young as hours old in terms of babies, and sometimes the third trimester, super uncomfortable, expectant mama who just needs like the best type of care, and everybody in between, right? And so lastly, I would say stay plugged in. We're gonna go 5 days live this week, and we hope to see you tuning in, and we hope to see you soon. All right, I'm gonna go push the button. Later.